Okay, so in this example, we have a student grading application. Well, let me run it for you. Okay, so let's say the student got 92% overall. Okay, grade for CSE 140 is A, excellent. Okay, let's say the student never showed up and they never did anything and they got a 0. Okay, the grade is an F. So whatever percentage I plug in, it's going to give me a letter grade and a message. And okay, the last example in the last video was very like black and white, right? Either it was the nightclub and either we were going to let the person in or we were going to turn them away at the door. So it was like 2 possibilities. Either they're coming in or they're not. This is 5 possibilities, right? Either they'll have an A or a B, C, D, F. So it's like really 5 branches or 5 possible avenues of execution. So this branching statement is a little more complex. We'll take a look at it. But okay, so we have, I'm getting the semester average from the user. And I've created a couple of variables up at the top. I don't really have to do that. I can get away without doing that, but I just wanted you to see that those are the variables in question. The letter grade, which is A, B, C, D, F, and then the message is what we're going to display to the student. Excellent, needs improvement, whatever, okay? Okay, so and by the way, that semester average is coming in as a string. Don't forget that. And we have to convert that to a numeric type, int or float, in order to be able to analyze it properly. So if the semester average is greater than or equal to 90, that's an A, and it's excellent. Elif, now we haven't looked at this keyword yet. Elif means else if. You know, these structures are kind of like plain English, right? If the student got a 90 or above, then they get an A. Or else if they got 80 and above, that's a B, and so on. So it's kind of like English, but it's not really English. It's Python. So elif means else if, all right? So if they got greater than or equal to 80, then they have a B, and so on. So it's just elif, elif, elif. At this point at the end, look, if I've made it this far in the execution, they have an F, you know, they're less than 60% and they have an F. So I can just do an else at the end and that becomes like the default clause. It wouldn't have been the end of the world if I did something like this. Elif semester average is less than 60, for example. That's fine too. It wouldn't hurt anything. But that was kind of overkill there with that code. Just a simple else will suffice at the end here because we've exhausted all other possibilities. I said in the last video, the relational expression either evaluates to true or false. Okay, true or false. If it's true, that layer of the whole structure will execute, or that branch will execute, and then the rest is skipped. It's like if they have 92%, they have an A and we're done. Okay, well, I don't have to go through all the rest of this. So it's really, as it's going through all these conditions, it's just looking for a true. Once it finds it's true, it executes that layer of the structure, and then it skips the rest. So it just wants to find the true. And if I've made it this far, none of the above was true. So the student must have an F. Okay. So, yeah, that's it.